I was born here in Los Angeles, and people think Los Angeles is superficial because of Hollywood. I've had people to my face go, ugh, LA is just so fake. And when they say that, I have a PTSD flashback to that time that I got stabbed by a Dodgers fan. I also remember when the Mexican mafia killed my uncle. LA feels real to me. Very real. And it's funny too, because like no one's like in between. Like people either love it or hate it. The people that love it don't even call this city Los Angeles. They call it Hollywood. And they get really excited. I had a woman at an airport. She was from the Midwest. We were just chatting. She said, "Where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh, LA." And she goes, "Oh my God. Wow. You're from Hollywood. You guys make all the movies." I was like, "You guys? There's millions of people in Los Angeles." I was like, "No, ma'am. Some actors, directors, producers, and a handful of pedophiles make the movies." Everyone else is like eating lean cuisines and watching like Cops. Like, so it's a normal ass place. Yeah, growing up was interesting. I actually became Mexican at the age of 8 years old. It's true. I was Mexican on paper, but the gene hadn't activated yet. It activated in 1996 when the Nintendo 64 came out. Up until then, I thought I was just a little American boy, and I remember I wanted one so badly. Like, I knew everything about it. Here's a little background, though. We were fucking poor. I used to pay for ice cream, but the ice cream man would take food stamps from me. I thought it was normal. I didn't know that he would drive off and shed a tear. Like, I was like, oh, that guy's cool as fuck. I didn't, I think he's sick. He's sniffling. Like. So I knew it was gonna be like a hard proposition to get my mom to buy me one. So I really fuck. And my mom was super sweet. She would take care of us and everything. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. And I remember I went up to her and I had a pitch. And I was like, Mom, I need a Nintendo 64. It's the first console with the joysticks. You don't have to take us to the arcade. My mom had never once taken us to an arcade. That's that American white boy manipulation that was coming out of me. And then I hit her with she kept asking me how much is it? How much is it? And then I hit her with some really manipulative shit. Some of the oldest, whitest evil. I used marketing tactics on her. She was like, how much is it? And I was like, it's $149.99. And my mom did something that I'd never seen up until that age before. She threw her head back and I was just watching. And then she cackled like a witch. That meant no. And I was like, fuck. And she laughed so hard, I'll never forget. Spittle hit me in the face. I was like, ugh, like my dreams just broken. Like, ugh. And it made me so angry. I literally felt like a feeling in my body. I felt something starting to bubble up. And a couple days later, I was like, you know what? I'm fucking getting one. And I went to my grandfather's shed and I grabbed his manual lawnmower. Do you guys remember manual lawnmowers? Powered by your will to mow lawns? I grabbed that rusty piece of shit and I mowed every single lawn in my neighborhood. Front yard, backyard. I pulled weeds, $5 a pop. I had a little red wagon flyer cart. I would fill it up with lemons. I would go door to door and I would knock on your door and I would sell you lemons. I was 8 years old and I was hard up for cash. And without even knowing what a stereotype was, my gut instinct was to landscape and sell fruit. I literally just transformed into a Mexican man on the spot. I was just like, ah, fuck. It was like when Peter Parker gets bit by the radioactive spider. I was just like, oh, fuck. Oh, something's happening. I think I want 8 kids. Fuck.